2022 Iron Mike, new track, true story. Here it goes. Mike, let's not get ahead of ourselves, don't get overwhelmed. I know in America for expressing yourself you get labeled as a terrorist, and I know it's hell one-liner threats in the mail or censorship on the internet sells as big tech wants us dead or in jail, or who knows the feds could have your arrest on file. Then what is next? A mock trial over the truth you said is compiled somewhere out there on the web. You're not like always uncharted waters I tread on sight. I have stalkers obsessed to falsify whatever bloggers and threads said when they talk lies. Even in my own community certain folks screw with me, hiding in the shadows to cause a mutiny with certain assholes. You don't have to do a thing to them to cause you hassle and scrutiny. So I'm painted as a villain cause I say how I'm feeling. To the state I'm a victim, getting so much hate by politicians who paint me as a villain. So they send a lynch mob for a public hanging just to get involved saying anything about corruption. Then the law came because someone got insulted, then they was naming me as the guilty culprit. When I spill the beans in the moment I reveal these puppets who pull the strings. I discuss this openly to the public about the overreach at our own government. Whether if I'm dead or alive I'm in exile. These reptiles who can't step aside to let me live my life. Whenever I exercise my right they rather spread a lie, and how I pledge on trial and have for an alleged crime just because I said a rhyme. And no, I won't testify just because some Judge Dredd wants to indict me. So I'm painted as a villain by these Freemasons, Satanists pillaging this nation with spilling blood over what you say get you in prison. As we're painted as a villain just looking at Julian Assange or what they're doing to him because the truth he was putting out there for us all to view till he got locked up in a room and robbed from every being a free man, expedited from the embassy to the United States, indicted for a spree speech in a crime he committed for speaking freely. Nationwide patriots getting door knocks with the affidavits on file as agents force us all with gag orders and a badge and forces to harass more of us with the task force. This the frauds you elect behind the false arrest. Stasionists, communists like Nazis in the politics has you painted as a villain with the agents of the state stealing you from the patriots in this nation. The system is the game they play to paint you as a villain.